So here I am again, a little follow-up video. I've did a rough sketch of the circuit to show you. So this is basically grid voltage, this is neutral, you have the fan and the pump directly connected, so whenever I plug that in, they're running. This was the reason because, I messed up with the first pump. Then we have a relay, this is a coil. The on button, the off button, this is a normal open, this is a normal closed. And one of the relay contacts to hold that thing. Then we have a power supply, it's a Meanwhile RSP 3048. It's around $500 and by far the most expensive part. I choose the power supply because it's a quality brand and it's short circuit protected, and you can quite often just or you don't risk to destroying it when you mess up, which is an advantage when you tinker around. But if you want to build this and exactly copy it, you could get a cheaper power supply that is not short circuit protected, but then you don't want to mess up. And then we basically have the remaining 4 relay contacts in parallel connecting to those ZVS drivers. You can get them quite cheap if you just Google ZVS 1000 watts. If you trust Wish, you can get them for 80 euros, at least from here. Banggood is a little more expensive at 30 bucks, and at Amazon they're around 45, at least in Germany. So they're just those standard things, quite inexpensive, and so far I think they're quite good in budget. I didn't manage to destroy them while all the experiments, and they're running fine. So and the relay is just a one that was, I think it was used in an electric heating system. Three-phase 400 volts. The contacts are rated for 16 amps at 400 volts. So a little less amp and a little more volt, but it will do the job. I mean, this thing's not running at full power because those circuits are made to put iron in a small coil and then they pull much more. So if you don't put a ferromagnetic stuff in there, just the eddy current and things like that, they don't run at full power. Otherwise the power supply would basically pull so much amps that it would break the circuit breaker. The circuit breaker is only 16 amps and it works fine, so it will not run at full power. Definitely. I didn't measure it, but it runs at 330/16. So that's basically it. Little follow-up video, little explanation about the parts. Let's go through the other parts quickly. We have a fan from a microwave, a filter thing from an old PC emergency power supply thing with batteries. Then we have a radiator from a car. I don't even know from which car it is. I got it from the scrapyard. I didn't even connect the fan yet for the test. The thermal mass of this whole thing was big enough. And then just a plastic box with a pump. So that's basically it. And 2 buttons, on and off. So yeah, I hope this is a nice little addendum to the previous video, and it will explain some things for you. Hope the questions are answered now. Here's a shot of that circuit again, and yeah, bye.